Buenos dias, buenos tardes, buenos noches, and todo al mundo, and good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody all around the world, and thank you for joining us today for another Left 4 Dead 2 competitive shoutcast. My name is MK, I'm your caster and cameraman for today, and I will be accompanied by my co-caster, Ninal. How you doing, my friend?
Doing great, as we got a hunt spit coming in that will land onto Healy. Smoker not quite able to pull into the spit. We are here at, what's this team called? Undead Zone, I believe, is the name of this campaign. There might be some people in the chat, people in the audience who have never even seen this campaign before. It's certainly not one that makes a super common appearance here in competitive Left 4 Dead 2. I have had the pleasure of casting it a number of times in some lesser known cups, but it's great to have it here today against two of the best teams in Left 4 Dead 2. Tri-cap in the meantime with a double spit. Jockey still not cleared. What do you think, MK? Does South Stars know the map?
Oh man, that was a sick rolling tri-cap. No, look at the damage coming out. That is huge from Hokori. Putting South Stars on the back of the fence, a recent reinformed team from two others. And Hokori right here rocking two of the original members, but two other ones. The two roster rundown real quick with Linke, Kishin, which is Zyko, of course, 33, and Grizz. No, I'll take away the other side for us.
For South Star, hold on, Smoke with the charge, two smacks from that charge, double boom as well. I mean, South Stars is really getting mopped up here by Hokori as they lose another, like, 10%. And South Stars going to be represented by S Dash, that is Zane. Also going to have Spooky, Healy, and Chad. And, I mean, these are just two, like, completely redone rosters here. I feel like there was a time not long ago that Sang and Link were playing together, for instance. South Stars have been getting hit really hard so far, as you can see. They are going to get more bonus once they pick up Spooky, but not, like, a ton more. 58.1%, more than I expected, honestly, but they do go down into the mine shaft, and, I mean, this is, like, the rest of the chapter for the most part. So we'll see here in a moment. It'll be a 3-1 with a boom. Definitely would prefer spit as usual, but I don't know. They might be able to make this work here. Smoker does get chipped a bit. Still creeping around on the back line. Look at this, MK.
I wonder what that Smoker was doing. They're gonna full send here. Here comes Chargers, just gonna split them. Boomer unsuccessful. And maybe a Smoker scratch, and it's a much better take in a lot close quarters area. You expect it to be the other way around. Good take coming out from South Stars, much needed as they come up onto this tank spawn. And actually they got it. I don't know if this triggers an event. I just think it's a door now. Yeah, it's just a door. Maybe one more hit before tank. I don't know. It's gonna be really close. And it's also really dark.
Is tricky. Yeah, it's so dark. Just in this claustrophobic space. And here's the tank. Jockey gets in. Spit block. It splits them 3-1. Double boom. Where even is this tank? Okay, he's climbing around looking for them. Oh man, he's got some ways to go. But what do you think? Where's South Star? Are they just gonna take it here? Like what? Oh, the spit. There is a spit still. So now they should be able to walk it back. Okay. Right into. See, I mean, the thing is, they've already lost so much HP. How much farther can they really run it back? 33, the tank is rolling it in. Smoker not going to be close enough, but will buy them enough time to get a random smack onto Bill, get a smack onto Zoe, get a smack onto Lewis. Down goes Lewis. Get a smack again. Down goes Actually, Francis does have another smack there. Hunter randomly connecting, kind of. The SI is not really helping 33 at all, but the jockey certainly will, as there's really nothing that South Stars can do at all. They're just going to randomly try to pick up. They're going to do what they can to kill off 33, but He's 1200 HP and a really seasoned player. He's not going to fall for any of the tricks that Cell Stars had in store.
Yeah, I'm not sure why they didn't go all the way back now. I'm puzzled. Unless they can't. I don't know if there's been a change where they're not allowed to go back. Now it looks like they can. They just chose not to.
Yeah, I mean, they were just so low already. Like, they were going to be perma-slow. I do still think that the right decision was to walk it back. I just think that they're kind of hesitant. And also, I think they got double spit blocked. They kind of got that 3-1 split, and they got blocked again later on. So, we'll see what Hokori does. I don't expect Hokori to be taking nearly as much damage pre-tank as Cell Stars did. It's possible. Like, I mean, there's definitely a lot of pressure from the SIs. They can definitely get the ball rolling, as we saw. But I just feel like Hokori, they know campaigns like this, and let's see what they can put that on display.
Opening spawns will be a 2-2. Hunter and Smoker are going to be the cappers. See who they can find upon damage. And roll with a bait. They pull back out. They go back into the safe room. Nothing really, no consequence though. No damage on any of the SI. They just know where they're at. That's the only consequence so far. So they'll try to hit again on the transition out. Bait timer should come up shortly too. There goes one. There goes the pole. The Hunter. Still nothing is dead yet. Trying to get that. Oh, the Hunter finds the target. There's the spit. Pull back. And the Boomer rockets in and gets two as well. So a good opening attack coming out from Cell Stars as well. Not as much damage, but a couple of dings. And a 2-boom with the commons in tow from behind. I think it's a good sack order now. Should be Tri-Cap with spit coming up next.
That was a really disrespectful Hunter on Psycho. I mean, he just took the raw 1v1. And kind of in a rainbow hunt kind of way, but hey, got the job done. Right into a quad, Jockey landing right away, Charger will get lasered. Smoker getting cleared pretty quick, but a lot of Jockey damage. But still, I mean, it's nowhere close to the amount of damage that Cell Stars was taking. Curious about this event though. I mean, once the event ended for Cell Stars, they were down around like 63%. And it was a huge hit for them in this area. We'll see if Hokori is going to get hit as hard as they did, or if they've got some adaptation that they can make.
Yeah, look at the spawns around them. They have them everywhere. They're coming from all angles. The one on the ground is where it should be. Smoker. The Charger lands on a head, and it's unlucky. The Smoker gets a pole. I think there was a ding of spit damage, but yeah, some common damage coming out, but that is it. The Hokori going to walk into these mine shafts. Still over 90% bonus, looking way more healthier than Cell Stars. See how well they could do in the close quarters where it starts getting advantageous for the infected, and spawns are up too now. Tri-Cap with boom. No spit.
Benefited so heavily by having a ton of HP. It's just going to be so difficult for the SIs to really punish you that much for what you're doing. And as the hit comes out, it's only worth about 2%. I'd say Cell Stars are not making much headway at all as SIs. And this tank should just be ran back by Hokori, and it should be a different story here how this tank plays out.
Actually, I did notice, there is a one-way drop when they enter the mine shaft, so that's also a thing. They cannot go back. They can just get to this bigger room. I've noticed that they do have to take a drop down, so they're going to send spawn in from behind. Smoker gets the Bull Hunter flying in. Charger not going to reach, and the Spitter is going to hold itself. And Grizz has other plans. Grizz wants the Spitter, but not going to be able to work out. Oh, wait a minute. Are they going to be able to get it? No. But they spawn the tank, and Spooky gets it. And look how fast they're back already. No spit block. They split block now, but that tank is way farther away than it was for Hokori. Really, really far away.
Okay, so that was a one-way, but I actually found a way through this mine shaft. Yeah, Lewis is actually leading the way. It's an alternate route situation where they can actually just climb up this stairwell and run forward, and now they are out. They have made it out. So again, kind of flexing their map knowledge here of an array of campaigns. You really can't throw Hokori off guard. They just love playing the game. I mean, that should be the case for Cell Stars too. But Hokori just has a lot of fringe knowledge, and they're putting it on display here, running all the way back.
I don't think they're gonna have spawns ready either to hit. No, they're just gonna have to wait for Spooky. I mean, they can hit, and Spooky can get to the high ground to rain rocks from above, but I don't know how long it's gonna take. And they're no more retreating backwards, so the grace periods are exhausted. And he is gonna get the high ground, it seems. Still first pass too. All right, see if they play a little rock. All up to Spooky. See what he does when he's ready to go.
They've got a Smoker Jockey Hunter right now, so sending it in for rock would be kind of risky. Especially, yeah, now that he's gone second pass, I think it's kind of off the menu. Just going to be engaging with this. Look at the Smoker setup here. Ah, nice pull, but it will get cleared. Oh, man, look at that, trying to hop up. He gets one smack onto Zoe. Look at that, the smoke pull. What? And the rock's gonna land into the jockey as well. Look, that jockey is not getting cleared. This chaos is benefiting Southstars so much. I cannot believe that rock didn't land. Hunter ripping away at Zyko as he loses another 1v1 against the Hunter. Smoker pull, no good. Spooky surely going to go down here in a moment, but Zyko may die. And in fact, it looks like he will. They're playing so conservatively. Okay, they do it. They manage to save Zyko.
Thanks a lot.
I think the tank could have got that kill now if he would have threw a different rock at a certain time. Needed to be a little bit more patient, but either way, it's still really good damage, taking away half the bonus. But if you look at the other side, though, now Southstars were at this, I believe, when they started the tank at 53%, if I remember correctly. Maybe a little bit more. But, wow, Corey's about to take a pretty commanding lead unless Southstars can clean this up. Maybe a couple hundred points in favor for Corey.
Hits ready to go, 2-2, Jockey Charger. This isn't a bad hit at all through here. But right now, Southstars is letting them progress. Charger from behind, gonna find the SMG into the wall. Bit no good, though, blocking them. But, hey, Lewis wins the 1v1. And Jockey has nowhere to go from there. Boom, Jock got off last. But this is great for Hokori. But I will say, I mean, you saw that tank fight. We all saw it. There's no hittables there. The tank is going to get spiked when he goes for the engage. I'm surprised that the tank found even nearly, like, even half as much damage as it found. So I think Southstars should be decently pleased, even though that kill didn't quite work out. Let's see. Charger from behind again. Second charger from behind we've seen this mineshaft area. In the meantime, hit coming out forward. Hunt smoke. I love the idea from Southstars. That one, you know, not crazy effective, but the idea was there.
Look at them just holding W. Glitches to the map. They're already about to the safe room. And that's a 440 bonus now. That is huge. They're going to have over 800 some points. It's going to be about 500 point lead. It gets a little slow here because they have some deep water, so the Infected can take advantage. See if they can get some damage to tally up. And the Charger walking in, the Boomer lands. There's a stumble. The Charger covers. One slam. Will get more damage. There's Spitter, though, to really make that a high value hit. Still chips away. 369. And this should be safe room.
There's a safe house
Pretty
ahead.
sure it's right here. There it is, no. They walk in. That's going to be 768. 290. Southstars down quite a bit, but has a lot of maps left to make a comeback. I believe there's 5 altogether. I don't remember the finale, though. I'll be honest.
Right. Well, I honestly feel like Southstars got bailed out a little bit by the fact that this is only a 400 distance chapter. It felt like it was way, way more than that, but that was because they literally had to traverse the entire chapter twice due to the nature of that tank. It's really just one of those scenarios that you don't see every day, but it made it so that Hokori had to fight so hard for 768 points. I mean, this was an absolute smash by Hokori as far as the standards of how the chapter played out. It was an absolute smash for Hokori. But the score doesn't really reflect that, in my opinion. This is still extremely doable for Southstars, but still going to be quite a daunting, you know, round about 500 points. As we head to this kind of Western-themed area, Chapter 2 is certainly very interesting. We're going to see the survivors kind of just wrapping around, going to random places, and a lack of map knowledge can come back to bite you.
That is an understatement here, no. This is where it gets a little wild, and
Yeah.
this chapter is very interesting. I do remember playing this one for the first time and getting a little lost, but I do remember it a bit now, so I don't think this is
It's tricky.
Yes, it is. You need to know exactly where you're going, because you can get lost pretty quickly. But here we go. We're going to start it up. We're going to have another late tank. Not quite as late before, though, no. It's going to be at, what do we have, 70% of the way. Trying to follow the survivors. And get to the normal... Okay, here we go. We're back on track now. Now I know where we're going.
Yes. Okay, gonna head out through the red door to start their expedition here. It's interesting, the amount of yellows and browns and oranges. Usually it's more, kind of green, dark blue kind of color scheme. Undead zone, really switching it up as far as landscape goes. Charger with the rocket hop over, gets one smack, but lands on the head. Jockey can't get in really late to the party, and that's going to be almost no damage.
Oh, whoa, a little glitchy there on the dead body of the... That's freaky looking. Okay.
I didn't see it.
Oh yeah, some pixels failed there as we come across the bright sand of Undead Zone. Mind your eyes, guys, here it comes.
Right.
This is where it starts getting bright. And look at how fast, I don't know if they'll be able to transition inside the house fast enough.
Weapons
You need to
over
grab
here.
ammo first anyways, but... Man, there's a lot of close quarters now. They gotta go inside the building, and I think there's a stair hit. And if they have a spit, and a boomer, and a hunter, and a charger, I think this is the best you can ask for a stairwell hit. I think I'd rather have this 2-2 than a tri-cap. But that's just me.
Jockey could be a great tool as well, but I mean, let's be real, both of them are amazing here. I don't know. I think they can just walk out through the side, though. Okay, I mean, they get caught by the hunter. Charger ready for the stumble. Oh, yeah, and some smacks as well. Just completely stonewalling him inside the spit while getting multiple smacks.
Yeah.
That hit is definitely going to get its money's worth. Onto Zyko and Link. Zyko down to 58, Link down to 68. They progress through.
A lot of damage, actually.
Yeah. This. Interesting hit. Looks like South Stars were trying to force it, trying to, beat the clock, but Hokori get in, and that lonely Jockey cut off. Now they only got 3 SIs for the next 8 seconds.
Weapons over here.
Yeah, I'm unfamiliar with the choke points a little bit here once they get on the inside, but I believe this is a one-way drop. And with how thick the ground is, I don't know if you're going to be able to clear through the ground as efficiently if someone gets left up behind compared to some other chapters. But we already have 2 infected spawn on the roof. It looks like they're going to go alley choke point, which I guess I can't really disagree with. No, look how tight this alley is.
Yeah.
And they have to just cross over to that other room. They send one to Boomer. Uh-oh. Can the Hunter find? Hunter finds. The spinner's going to block. Oh, they can get in there.
Oh!
Wow.
Dude, he just jumps on top, though. He did fall back down, but still, that random table going to basically prevent Zyko from going down there.
A little lucky. I mean, it did fall in, like you said, so they take some more damage, but still.
Reloading.
I don't know with how close quarters this chapter, this campaign is right here. I don't think this is terrible going into this tank. But if you look, they have to double back. The spinner's not going to reach in. Jockey latches on. I think got a tick onto Francis. But still, 78.6. They're going to walk into the tank.
Look out.
I'm a little confused because if you notice, their map progression is at 65%. It goes back down to 50.
Yeah.
Ammo here.
Here they come.
I forgot that was a thing, and they're gonna hide inside this house and wait the horde out. And a couple of hits inside. Zeb spit. Ooh, they do. Could be some good damage they can find in here. I don't know if the smoker and charger can make it happen, but they're gonna pre-spit go in. Smoker cuts in the back. Not going to land. Charger didn't even go. Charger wants to die second. No, he doesn't. Smoker wants to die second.
Huh?
I don't know what's going on here. This charger
Charge!
is just gonna be hunted down.
Essay charge!
Okay, alright now. Charger's dead. I'm a little
That's
puzzled why he
certainly
didn't go
one
in.
way to spin your charge. Yeah. And now they got a Jockey Hunter. They're definitely not going to have a charge. I can say that much for sure. Other two SIs, not really sure, but Hokori's already, they're out of there. They are going to continue progressing through. Headed into the gas station is Grizz. Shopping for some pills, and he finds a set. Going to get passed over to Zyko.
Here, man. Take this.
They got to be careful with the alarm card. There is a smoker up. Going to go for Grizz. Maybe they're waiting for the tank before they do that. Looks like he just didn't send random spit. Not going to be effective.
He tried. The spitter had a dream.
Yeah, he certainly had a dream. Look at this. Oh, I cannot. But dude, that boom could have been so bad. But Hokori just on point with it. Smoker shut down. Spitter shut down. Everything shut down. We got a Healy tank. Nothing else to help him out.
I thought for sure Healy was going to go over there and not let him out.
Right.
Corey doesn't want to come out. He's staying in. It's a little shocking to me. Yeah, I'm surprised they don't go out in the open. Here they go now. They do have the car alarm underneath to worry about. I don't know if it's more or less worried about the alarm going off, but it's just a hittable that they have to stay clear of.
Right.
Gonna go for
Oh!
rock. Interesting. Not gonna work out. They did have to get through a cycle of infecting. I don't know if they want the charger in here necessarily. Out in the open.
Right. Right. Zoe is going to be able to skeet the Hunter, then skeet the Rock. No problem. Shutting down the brunt of the hit out of Healy and Co. Going to have a boom in this one, which does, again, kind of muddy the waters here for South Stars. They're going to have a Smoker and a Hunter, but boom is dead. Healy should be able to buy enough time, but he's going to have to pay with it with his blood. Or maybe not. 200 HP. He's done a great job at holding on to his bonus. Or rather his HP. As I say that, he loses another 200. And another 200. Almost Zoe eating a rock for her trouble, though. Alright, this tank is in. Smoke pull with the first smack onto Billiam. But that's going to be it. Healy can't close the gap. 2k HP. One more smack comes out. Door dashing that one. And he goes for a rock. That was a very interesting decision there. Smoke pull into the corner. Gets two smacks onto Link. And doesn't quite take him down. I think he got a smack onto Zyko, which does hit the DB. But, I mean, look at this. They've got almost 40% of the bonus left. It's certainly not a wipe. They're already up from Chapter 1 by quite a bit. And this is starting to get a little bit worrisome for South Stars.
Yeah, they try to get the best value that they get. Oh, the charge. Oh, the charger missed. Got greedy. He does have a separation. Jockey goes for a scratch on the back. Boomer's going to die off towards the end here. Rockets in. Gets a nice little two boom. Massive separation. Not going to cause too much damage, though, because all the infected are down. And the question is, will they get one full set of spawns before Safe Room? If they dip into the last 10% of the map, Safe Room is probably within sight. They got to open up the doors. Hunter comes in. Oh, I forgot about this. If they try to delay this, it's not getting damage, though. I don't know if I necessarily agree with that. And the spitter gets picked.
Grizz on point jumping SMG pick on the spitter. Not going to allow it to come out. Jockey is up, but the survivors are already in and locked it up. 1644 points for Hokori after 2 chapters. And South Stars cannot afford to not come up big here.
That is the truth.
At least decent. They got to at least do decent. I mean, tying, if they get wiped at this tank, if the car comes out, something crazy happens, they end up with 0 bonus, something like that, it's going to be rough. Because the team that you're down against is Hokori.
And you're down quite a bit, too, no. It's not like you're down a little bit. You're a couple hundred on map 1. Hokori walks in with 400 delta on chapter 2. I'm not saying they can't outbeat them, but they got to be able to shut down some of these spawns. South Stars /Team Impact right here. I'm not quite sure exactly
Right.
the members in full detail, but that I know there's some from each side right here on the squad.
Right out through the red door. 2-2. No, 3-1. Jockey Charger Smoker's Spit. Where is the Smoker? I'm curious. Oh, we actually got the Jockey down below. Ready to hop up. Smoker actually spawns up. Smoker kind of fishing around, actually. His spawn, they hear him. Bill is definitely looking up there. He's ready for an instant clear on the tongue. That much is for sure. Look at the patience here. Ooh, they get the Jockey spawn. Charge is still going to get in there with the spit. Jockey almost carrying away with the spit forming out. This could have been so much worse for South Stars, but it's still going to be 15%. Whoa.
Once again, this is the pixel. Once again, I don't know what that was about, but all right. 15% opening attack had a big damage. Hunter's already making noise. Survivors slowed down, looking above them. They're not going to be able to get into the house without taking a hit. There is no spitter though, so they're going to try to hit with a separation and a boom. Boomer trying to get a cheeky spawn behind the dead tree. Here it goes. Smoker pull successful. The cover. Hunter gets skeeted. Good clears coming out there, pretty respectable, but they're already almost at a quarter bonus. And no, that's what Hokori walked into the tank with. So South Stars got to clean it up a little bit and start negating this damage.
I mean, 33 says Toy AFK, and I kind of agree. Like, I mean, or I don't know if that means that he's AFK, but it seemed like South Stars were AFK a little bit. They were split 2-2 quite hugely, and Hokori immediately takes advantage of it on the back line. I think it was like it was Smoker Jockey. It wasn't very conventional, but they made it work, and it's just because South Stars, in my opinion, just weren't paying attention enough. Like the two front players getting that much of a separation. I mean, Hokori's just going to pick it apart. We go into a 2-2 with the Hunter Charger in this indoors area. Could have huge spit spread. You can see South Stars are ready to actually bait them out and then hop out through the windowsill. Looks to be the goal here for South Stars. Maybe they get a ski while they exit, but Hokori responds by backing it up, not allowing them to the option to jump through that windowsill, forcing them into this uncomfortable position, maybe a spit in the doorway as saying leaves, baiting it out. Arc boom for 2. Charge immediately goes in and slams the doorway. No one going for saying here. And that's an awkward hit. South Stars will get bailed out big time. It was looking really scary with the double boom, but it just didn't come to fruition.
No, they didn't run back either. They stood their ground when the boom hit, and they shut it down.
Right.
Actually, I think that's the best take they had so far in this chapter. It was less than a percentage worth of damage that came out, and they're seem to be making good ground. Trying to get through this alley. Oh my goodness, this is bad. Can he get the clear? Okay. And they clear it. Luckily, they have players up top there to help each other, and they're able to resume. And they do lose almost 10% of the bonus for that, and also a little less. But that was really scary for South Stars. They almost had 2 survivors left behind, and you know what happens? You leave 2 behind, it's probably going to be a wipe.
Yeah, South Stars are kind of feeling, I don't want to say fish out of water. That feels a little bit extreme. Look at now what the tank is in. We're kind of having a situation that feels kind of like the Detour Ahead situation, where that tank is just in here and the trebuchet has not even been shot yet.
Yeah, going early for one side. Interesting.
Yeah, this event was not started. The wall is still up. The Smoker is immediately kind of hanging out around that alarm car. Who do you think this benefits?
I think Hokori benefits.
Yeah.
I'm honest. But okay, the hittable is coming in. You gotta be careful not to get caught out. Spooky's gonna separate. Okay, oh, Spooky! I told you, no, there it was. I saw it. This is probably gonna be dead Spooky. He's gonna rock this. gets one hit onto him. He's just gonna hide behind this. One more rock, and Spooky will die. And Link is gonna still have over 50% of his health right here. This is dead Spooky by Spooky, and now it is a tri-cap against 3 survivors plus a tank and half HP. Hunter comes out, the smoker lands, he gets his corner, it's a double cap, and South Stars gets the pill off, but it doesn't matter, he's in a corner, the jockey covered.
Beautiful.
That is a wipe. And South Stars are gonna be down over 1,000. I don't know if they can crawl their way out of this call. You're gonna have to see a really, really early tank, and not that tank that's wide out open in the 747 plane. You ain't getting nothing if the tank's there, I'll tell you that right now.
Right.
Rough.
It just felt. I mean, it was just a smoker, right? I mean, it wasn't like Spooky had a charge. It wasn't like it was a slow get up, and I mean, it was just a smoker, and his entire team was next to him. I mean, I could have sworn a player was almost in melee range of him. The fact that smoker tongue didn't get cleared, it doesn't really feel like it was Spooky's fault. I mean, I guess it was a positioning error, but I mean, South Stars just doesn't really feel completely awake here. They need to bounce back immediately. This tank is going to be at 46%, so I do think it's going to just be fought at this dilapidated airplane here. This just destroyed hunk of metal. They can climb up it, hop around it. Going to be real tough for the tank to even get a single smack on it, in my opinion.
Yeah, especially with the teams that are playing, I almost expect, as long as no SI lands, that they're not going to get anything on these tanks. It might just be clean from both sides. One of the unfavorable chapters of the campaign, Smoker gets the pull. The Hunter finds a target, stumbles Lewis into the spit. He was too close to Francis where he got pounced. Smoker gets another ding. Boomer will get a proxy on Link. And the survivors will start progressing through the map. 23% for that opening hit. And I think South Stars need double digits from here on out.
Definitely gonna just clear. I mean, you just blaze through that area because you don't want to get there. But once you get to this open spot, I mean, you're on easy street. The thing is, the survivors haven't set up yet. So the SIs actually do have a couple. Okay, they are just gonna walk it back.
My eyes.
I know, right?
I know, it's so bright here.
Taking such a huge shift from what you would normally expect with the atmosphere of a Left 4 Dead 2 map. I mean, it doesn't work in every situation, but for it kind of being this unique factor of Undead Zone, I do think it's a cool approach to, what if you did just a super bright campaign? It feels like I'm almost playing like a Guild Wars 1 kind of expedition here in the Undead Zone, but regardless, I think this is smart here for South Stars to save this. They're going to get big rocket spawns just dropping straight in on the survivors as they try to exit, and surely Hokori knows what's up.
Spawns are going to rain down from above. Most advantageous spawns will choke with. Charger's not going to land. Hunter has a lot of opportunities. He'll get a pounce, but the death spit is the only reason why they'll get the extra damage. And I gotta be honest, Hokori just looks very dominant right now. And South Stars just look like they're kind of guessing of how they're gonna land their SI, looking out to anything. And they're gonna get this tank up. They can go back. They can jump back over that if they want to. Not the easiest thing to do, but they can go all the way back if they want. And I don't know if necessarily want to, because there's only one hittable I think he could bring in. I don't know, no. I think they're gonna stay.
I love bringing it back. Really? Okay. I thought maybe they could get some. Yeah. Care for the arc boom. Fortunately, it only finds one. Jockey Smoker here. Okay. But I mean, watching that hit, it just made me think about the power. Well, actually, I've got to stop what I'm saying because Hokori is switching it up a little bit with all the SIs dead. Just going for a little bit, Chip. But yeah, what I was going to say was the power of unpredictability. This is something we've talked about a couple times with these top tier teams lately, is that even against them, if you can catch them off guard, do something that isn't the go-to play, it can be quite strong. But in this case, it was so telegraphed by South Stars that Hokori knew what was coming. Sidestep that charge.
Oh man, he's got to bring this. He has to have this car in there. It's the only way he can corral this survivors when he commits. He has it in. Okay.
Yeah.
It's in all. This is what he needed, but the survivors look like they're running back. He can't get it out. One more punch. He's got to go around and leave it. He can hit it on the way out.
Look at
He
Hokori.
Doesn't. And it is AI. He's 5%.
No, he's not. 5%.
Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know if he's gonna get anything though. It's gonna be difficult.
I mean, look at him, bro. He's like a little sandworm. Oh my god. The Rock, it will be iframe, but he gets the one smack. And he gets a second smack. And he gets almost, he could have got a third smack.
You know, considering where it is,
it's
2 hits
something.
is not bad.
It's not bad at all. He had no SIs. He had no nothing. I can't believe he found hits there.
Unlucky he couldn't get the Bronco into play, though. He really could have used the pickup, for sure, just to corral them kind of to one side and make it a little bit easier for the special infected to do something. But Hokori with 82% of the bonus, coming up on halfway through the map, and I don't think there's really favorable spawns at all for the rest of this. Pull back, not going to work out. Charger, Spitter, and Boomer don't even attempt it. And it looks like might be a little shook at the moment as far as Cell Stars. They're going to hold this for a 2-2.
Okay.
I'm reloading.
A little odd to me now, holding it this long.
And we do go into some little Mad Max scenery here. Through this area, just kind of a vibe, a little shanty town. But soon enough, we will make it over to the air base, the San Eden checkpoint, which is upcoming. It's kind of reminiscent of Detour Ahead Chapter 2 with the way they have to sneak around like this. Jockey does go in, Charger as well, not able to find either one. And the spit gets picked too. Dude, Hokori is on one right now.
Yeah, look at the execution, just not taking any damage. Things are not able to land. I like the distraction from the jockey and the other SI to help the Charger, but he's not able to find the target. And because of the front survivor not being secured, easy pick on the spit. And look how fast they're inside already. They don't even get a chance to hit on the inside, but they'll get it on the outside. They're trying to rush it. They back up. Oh, the Charger does land kind of awkwardly. And without a spitter there, it's just going to be dings and dimes of percentage of worth of damage as they go across. They don't even try to do death anything in that giant hole. And they get across clean.
Bro, this is a smackdown. Hokori, 1,600 points here on Chapter 3 after Chapter 1 and 2 have just been disgusting. I mean, this could be it. They're giving South Stars absolutely no room to work with on Chapter 3. They're forcing them to have to come back completely in Chapter 4. And maybe finale, if there even is one. We kind of discussed that. But look at this. This is a pretty terrifying hit, if I do say so myself.
Look at the Charger just chilling there. This is a good. The Hunter goes. They take the same target. Oh, they do cover. It could be good damage. Look at him swimming in his spit. They needed that. They doubled up their damage with that hit. Literally doubled down. They were at like 75% down to 50. They're still going to walk into the safe room with half their bonus now. But man, South Stars desperately need some damage like that before they walk into the safe room. Desperately needed it.
3 cappers landing, multi-spit, closing the door on Grizz. They will be able to walk it in. 50.2% of the bonus. It was like over 3/4 before that hit, or at least was right around 3/4. Instead, they're going to be walking in with 1260 instead of dude, MK, it was 1,600 points. They lost 300 points through that one hit. So really, really, really much needed by South Stars just to keep their heads afloat in this match. But we all know this is just the beginning. They need a no-hitter tank to start us off, obviously. We saw the hits were pretty difficult for the SIs to land. And to finish us off, they're going to have a perfect take in that last hit before the safe room.
Yeah, I mean, That last hit is devastating. On location. Nice. Coming out of the sky. They blast him out. The boomer lands. And the smoker gets the pull. That's where all the damage comes from. Onto staying. And he's still taking common damage. Down to 98.4. He takes the only... Actually, Healy, sorry. Healy takes damage. Not saying. And that's a good start so far for Southstars now. But they got to keep this momentum up. And they're going to have to walk out of this tank with at least 80% bonus, in my opinion, in order to try to make somewhat of a comeback. We're running out of chapters to try to do so.
Very curious quad moment here for Hokori.
I don't even know where you're going to... I guess they just got to wait to the side.
Yeah. I feel like they could stick a guy down below, but they're choosing not to. They're just sending all 4 up above.
And they gotta wait for them to all come out now. Oh, wait a minute. Hunter reposition.
I
I like this though, no, because that's for the Uzi in the back. That's a good call.
Right.
They just gotta make sure the shotguns come out far enough to make this happen. Patience. Survivors. Inchings. Okay, those shotguns are... Okay, they back up now. I think when the shotguns are in the halfway point around the corner is when they'll go. Ooh, the Uzis come now. Here they go. They're just going to send it here. The Charger takes the bolt guy. And he gets the slam. The Smoker misses. I mean, they do get a little bit of damage onto them after the third set of spawns. Not bad damage.
I'm reloading.
91.2. And it looks like we're going to get the third tank of the game for Hokori. And it's going to be in the hands of the mighty Psycho. You know, Mr. Decommit and recommit himself to see what he can do with a very difficult tank to play here now. He needs a lot of help, and he's going to have to get this Bronco into play. Not quite sure if it's a Bronco or not, but I'm pretty sure that's look where they're staying here.
Dude,
no,
dude,
they can't make the jump.
The spit, it's blocked them. Take it away, FK.
He's going in. Oh, they're pushing him. Oh, they're going to jump over him? No, they're going to stay here. They split 3 and 1. The Boomer gets 2. They're running back. He splits them. Zoe is all the way up ahead, and she is a Uzi. This is not good for her. They're going to send the Hunter. Oh, no. This is going to be spooky yet again. Oh, they get the clear? Okay. They're going to salvage a little bit. And this is going to be an end cap all the way forward. And he's going to try just to get the kill. Psycho's going for it, but he decommits. Only 1 survivor shooting him. Spooky at about half HP. He's going to split the survivors. Charger in the back. Look at this commit coming in here. The Charger cannot find the target. Neither can the Jockey. And it looks like they should be able to clean this up. And Psycho punches him. Oh, he gets up there. And, all right, so they're not going to wipe out. But they're going to be down a lot of bonus. Let's see what happens on the pickup here. No, I think it should be around the 60% range. But they have half the map to go through, and it's going to be difficult.
Oh, God.
For them to
Let's
be able
be
to make up any
real.
points now.
Real bad.
Yeah, this wasn't a wipeout, but it was basically a wipeout. Like, I mean, they can tie the chapter, but they gotta do a hell of a lot more than that, and they've got half the chapter left to play out, and they can only lose like 6% of the bonus if they want to tie. So I'm definitely not holding my breath here. Hunter hopping around. I did feel like, okay, into the spit with the common lock, but he jumps up on top of the railing. Nice quick thinking, but he's still spit all over him, and that is it. They have lost the round. A 660 bonus for Hokori was locked in at the safe room. Southstars dropping to 612.
Yep, they do still have a lot of points, but unfortunately for them, Hokori had a little bit more, about 50 right now. And they're going to have to take some choke points that are very difficult to take. See Hokori lose half their bonus to it. Southstars have to go too. Nice distraction with the Smoker. Charger and Jockey not able to find. They'll get a couple of scratches. And they keep progressing, and they're slow though. Chad is 34 HP. He's not popping the pills. Yes, he does now. And they only have, what do you think now? Maybe about 8 more seconds of fast walking, and then they're going to start crawling.
Yeah, and the catch is I mean, they've got a great hit setup as well. They sacked very intentionally there for this. They're actually going to send it in. Okay, no, they are just waiting. Pop the pills. Lewis is very excited to be popping that. He loves popping those pills. Jockey 1v1. He does eventually win it. Charger comes out, not gonna land. And they do neutralize the hit.
And I think they should make it past that choke point now. Right? I think they're fast enough. They should be able to just get right through it. They drop down. Actually, I don't know. Oh, they do get up there.
Yeah.
All right, they got through that. That was big. They needed that desperately. But still, it's still a close quarters attack. And they don't get the skeet. They're so lucky that there's not a spitter, but the boomer gets some damage. Smoker gets some scratches. Jockey coming in the back, latches on. They get some last-second damage. But they'll walk in with 500 bonus. I think it's going to be 502 unless they take more damage. And yes, they do. It'll be 500. Nope, 496. And all right, now what do we have? A delta of about 1,208. No, 1,212. Rough. I don't know, now. I don't remember how much Chapter 4 is worth, but we'll find out shortly and where the tank's going to be if we have some South Stars fans wanting to come back. We're going to need an early tank to at least suffice. Will they get it? Let's see. It is going to be not what they want now. It's going to be 66%.
Now, unfortunately, I am going to have to be right back.
All right, no problem. And Chapter 4 is a lot of hallways, a lot of twists and turns, also a lot of close quarter hits. Actually, this is something out of, like, Fallout, the bunker and stuff. Welcome everybody at home, those that have joined and for those that have been here through this whole match. So far, Hokori's been having their way with South Stars. South Stars still able to put a couple points up. They got wiped once. Need to get a kill onto Hokori pretty early. Jockey comes flying through, nothing else able to find a spawn. Charger comes in late, not going to land it. Boomer gets a proxy, Smoker runs out for a scratch. Survivors are on the move. Most commons are in the rear, so they're just going to hold W. Reloading! Pathway will be clear until they're able to catch up. They even take over this little twisty turn choke point. And then you get bowl charged off into death. Not going to happen this time. Hunter is going to bounce around and try to slow down the survivors a little bit. And they're going to get hit on the way out. Jockey comes in. The Hunter gets... He does land. Charger comes in the back. It's not going to find anything. Well, the Jockey is swimming in the spit. And Zyko and Link are going to take so much damage. Zyko down to 79, but Link loses 40 bonus. He's below 60, down to 59. As they come up at about 40% of the way through the map, Tank will be in tow shortly. And it's going to be in the hands of the captain. And as we go down the spiral staircase, I believe there's a one-way drop here. Yeah, I don't know if you can get back up. I think you can, as long as you know how to straight jump. But we go down the spiral staircase. We'll hit on the way out. Favorable spawns for the specials, right around the corner. They try to pick them through the wall. Oh, they get the Hunter. You might even be able to get the spitter. Zyko is down. Priest pick goes out. Hunter will land. Smoker pull into the spit. Boomer walks in, gets a triple proxy. And not much value from the spit at least. Doesn't reach all the way around that corner. They are down the stairs, coming up on the halfway progression point of the chapter. Still, I believe, one or two more special infected attacks before we can get into the tank play. Stairs. Ladder like it. Charger lands on the Zyko. The spit's gonna come out. It lands. Jockey comes in. Not able to get Zyko, but with a spit spread to keep Zyko in it for so much longer than he wanted. All the way down to 41 HP. around, pushing through.
Reloading.
Will it be tank time?
Reloading.
It will be. I don't think that
Weapon
Chad's
over
going to be
here.
able to find a scratch.
Reloading.
He does find a scratch.
Reloading.
The tank's not spawning, even though they're at 60. There it is. Alright. Probably the final tank of this tournament match for Team South Stars into the hands of Chad.
And a shotgun.
And here we go. Tank is in tow. Survivors look like they're going to take it here. Zyko would definitely pop pills. Link is sitting at 58 HP, so that is 3 punches. Most likely he'll pop. He doesn't have to, though. They're going to try to run this tank in circles. Alright, I think this is what he wants. No smoker in these close quarters. I kind of agree. Here he is. Walks down the railing. Charger comes in. Charger already dead, but he gets his own corner because of it. Second punch. Third punch down to 2,400. And Cap goes out. He's at 1,800. He needs support to help. Here they come in. The jockey finds a target. Hunter is already dead. He gets one additional punch besides the end cap. And Hokori just so effective
Grabbing a machine gun.
on not taking too much damage on tanks, no matter where it seems to be taken.
But I
They
think I
suffer
can
one
get
in
you
cap.
up on
It
your
costs the
feet.
Charger his
I
life
owe
to
you
get
one.
it. And then he is able to get one more additional punch onto one other survivor. But Hokori cleans it up beautifully as they go up the elevator. Not quite sure how high this elevator is. Alright, we'll wait up here.
I think one of those vomit bags is around here.
Jesus H. Christ.
They should hit and transition out. As we wait patiently, no elevator music this time.
I feel awful.
Boomer. It's Boomer. I love it. No Charger. They're gonna back into the quad. Boomer walks it in. I do believe this will be the last hit before safe room.
Reloading. I
Walk
feel
across. They don't have anything to hit on there, so they get across
awful. Bunch
clean.
of guns over here.
Here comes the quad as they approach 90 map progression as far as percentage. That means safe room is literally around the corner. The question is, what are they going to choose?
Reloading.
Or where actually are they going to choose to send this quad? They have spawns all above them right here. And it looks like here is going to be the spot because the ability of the depth charge,
Reloading.
maybe? Incredible value
I might
needed.
need these pills.
Half the bonus remains on Hokori, and they're about to put up 4,000 points on Undead Zone. There they go. Here comes the quad. Right, the jockey latches on. Oh, the Charger misses. Oh, it was so close. The Charger not able to find his target. It just turns out to be a rolling tri-cap that comes in. Still amazing amount of damage, but not the life that they desperately needed because they still have, what is it, 410 health. Total score right now, and there is the safe room. All they got to do is get in, and there they go.
Safe house.
Oh, wait, more to go here?
Reloading.
Here it is. Charger does land. Spit comes in. Boomer. Hunter in the spit too. And Zyko's got to walk through it, and they lose Grizz. Grizz is dead. Of course, Lincoln's at 1 HP, but he does make his way in, and Hokori will salvage a little bit of bonus on this. They'll be denied the 4,000 delta. And only get 3,820 only, I'm saying. If you look at the opposition, they have more than almost double that. Kind of crazy. Actually, they have more than double their score. crazy amount of damage coming out. Right at the last gasp, they managed to pull out all that damage. I don't know if it's going to be enough, because they need to really have a massive Chapter 4 round if they want to play this finale. See how the regular special infected attacks will go. Here comes the Smoker, Charger, and Jockey, all pre-spawned. Even the Boomer is. Jockey, not going to get anything. Charger melted away. Smoker will get a ding and a scratch. Present comes out. South Stars on the move. Sorry, South Stars are on the move. He's asking Chad to tag up. I don't think he could do that right now when he's playing Survivor, so they're just trying to go. Now a quarter of the way through the map. Where the difficult choke point comes in here now where he has to come out. He actually blocked that. Okay, he blocked the spawns there. They can actually come out now. There are no spawns up above. And look at that, the infected already retreat. South Stars won't know about it. But from whoever was in the lead goes and blocks that spawn, and that just sends the infected all the way back. They don't even try to get anything in here. They know they got a spit hit.
Bunch of guns over
And they
here.
want to use it on their terms, and I like this. They can go, it's a big circle, I forgot about this area. They can send the Hunter from one side, the Charger from the other. Flank the Survivors. There they go, the Hunter goes one side, the Charger goes the other. And they get a still cap in the back! The Spitter didn't do anything, but they didn't need it. They got it enough with just that. Spitter was picked. And they're going to run and take this drop. I'm not even going to fight them all right here. Never make it, so. Take the drop. They need to get out in the open pretty quickly. Not let them hit around this corner. They do so. Boomer from above. Runner will land. Spit will follow. Oh, there's Lewis holding the spit, cleared pretty quickly. 80% remains. Commons are getting damaged. A lot onto Bill, actually.
Reloading.
And staying loses a lot. Goes all the way down to 66 HP. So dark.
Yellow, yellow. I presume it has not been going too well here for South Stars.
Welcome back, Null. Look at the separation, though. They're not able to capitalize, though, but I do believe that'll be a tri-cap with Spit, but it doesn't matter. We're going to go into tank, and I believe that this will determine the way this match is going to end here, Null, because I think they can only... They can't even suffer an in-cap. An in-cap, they need 1,000 bonus minimum. And that'll give them 1,700 points, and they were down a little bit more than 2,000. So if they can do that, I believe we'll have about a 550 difference on the finale. And that's even a long shot and all. Even that's a long reach.
It's a really interesting spot to fight the tank. It looks like they'll be able to get a lot of chip.
And also, Nob, when you were gone, they had to sacrifice their charger what missed.
I can
Get the
handle
tank
this.
as corner. He got one in cap and one punch. The other two SI failed. That's all they were able to muster. So if this tank gets an in cap and 2 punches, it's definitely GG.
Right. Go second pass. Smoker is. Oh wow! Look at look at Zoe. They haven't even gotten 100 points of chip, so hopefully they're positioned. Yeah, all three of them ready to go. We got Sang with the shotgun over to the side, ready to help clear, blocking spawns as well. 2 SMGs, full mag. Gonna go straight into the corner on Sang though, and he's down. 3k HP left on Grizz. Lewis is hunting for the jockey. A Hunter is hopping around trying to find Zoe. There's so much split here. They do reconvene. But look, the Hunter catches Lewis. Jockey double teaming with the Charger. They do shut it down, but all the damage onto Chad. Grizz is buying so much space, and then it's going to be 2 in cap.
Yeah, we're saying
okay?
had worse.
punched in the corner
Come on,
there.
I'm the
No.
girl here.
That's where the charger got the stumble to make the other
think you're
corner
getting
happen
back
because
up.
the
Take
tank
this.
was able to get his
Damn it,
own
I
corner
am
without the
seriously
assistance
foobar.
of the
Thanks,
SI.
man.
And I think
You're
saying just planted his walking path
It's some
and
real
walked off the
Right.
side and gave this tank the easy corner because the other two survivors didn't really get to shoot him until he already had him cornered. It's really unfortunate.
Exactly.
grabbing peels.
So they're gonna take the lift. Got 1,160-ish points that they can find still, but we still got a quarter of this chapter left.
I have to.
Back into the brightness.
Reloading. Reloading.
My eyes.
This could be a pretty scary spot too.
Get it on.
Okay. Oh,
They tried.
Damn it.
a lot of shenanigans that can happen on this rickety road.
Wait, what?
Surprised they didn't wait a bit longer.
You see that?
I didn't. I saw the teleport.
Phil hung himself and then also freed himself.
Huh.
It was interesting. He tried to strafe jump around the Eric's truck, but it's blocked. And he hung himself trying to jump off, but they're going to go quickly in the back. They nail the back survivor. The smoke recovers. The spin is there. Boomer walks in too, and still finding good value as the bonus dips all the way down to 160. And it looks like it's just a matter of time, but it looks like Hokori is going to get this victory after it's said and done here in Ops. I don't see a way where they can call the finale because they're going to be more than 800 points down.
I gotcha. I was worried there. Now get up. Come on, we gotta keep
Who
moving.
knows? Honestly, I don't.
Knock it off, Lewis.
Okay, I actually have no idea what this finale is all about, Jockey. Charge will find it with the spit. Disgusting. Down goes Spooky.
If you don't find you some first aid, you're not going to survive another hit.
Reloading.
The decision from South Stars
Reloading.
as they walk into the safe room. Is it going to be GG? Is it going to be go finale?
Peels here.
Not sure, but last ditch effort to see if they can exhaust the 176. I don't know if they're going to be able to, but they're baiting. All right, here it comes. They back up. The smoker misses. Charger and Jockey all miss. The Boomer is the only thing that's successful. 33 calls to go, and that is going to be what?
Okay.
Okay, they won it. We're going finale.
Down. South Stars down a little bit under 1,300, which is a lot.
I'm a little shocked that they're going for it, to be honest, but I mean, they have every right to. And if this is actually lower bracket, I mean, I guess I understand why they try, but
Right.
look at that difference, though. No, that is what 1,320, right? No, 1,280 is
Yes.
the difference, and we will have an 800 distance finale. So I mean, I guess technically it is possible,
Yep.
but geez, if Hokori got no points at all, they'll lead 500 bonus. That speaks enough right there.
Exactly. I mean, I don't even know, do we have two tanks here? I don't even know really what the situation is, so I can't really speak on it too much. But one thing is for sure, the points are there. It's just, I mean, it's going to be difficult. Hokori has just been tearing through this campaign, looking very confident. Tank, as they walk out of the safe room, they send in the hit as well. Nothing really landing other than just a little tiny bit of damage.
Yeah, I forgot that the tank could spawn early. And we're going to have some odd hittables as we have, I think, a generator flying through the sky.
Generator, yeah.
Yeah, the trailer generator. And that's actually in
Yes.
a good spot. Look at that. That's usable, absolutely. But I don't think he has anything else. I think that's all he's going to have.
Is this a one-shot, though, or is this a 24 hittable?
True.
The Moonrock, I love it. Hits it way deep on the survivors, though. the follow-up. He's gonna go climbing. Maybe gonna go drop in on the generator now. This is reminiscent of Dead Center Rebirth. That generator on the finale caused quite some upset. I think it was a 24 damage hittable though on Dead Center Rebirth. Don't think it was a one shot.
24 damage hittable. Poop. Not
Pretty
a
much.
Watch your back.
Not a
Pretty much.
Moonrock.
Testing the skybox here. It seems to be non-existent, so go ahead and toss some of those up. All right.
Take it away now.
He is going to be splitting them, but I mean, look at this. Oh man, he shot right in the middle of them. He does eventually close the gap onto Zoe. Zoe gets smacked 3 times, goes to pop his pills. No, he's going to hold. So he does pop. A bit of a late pop there. I would have liked to see him pop earlier, but it doesn't matter too much. He goes for the generator in desperation, not even going to get that smack. Tank goes down. 3/4 of the bonus
Guys,
still
I'm
in
really
tow.
torn up.
And now, no.
And they're 100% of the way through.
Yeah, I believe this is where they just kind of hold down this area.
Yeah.
Correctly,
Yeah.
yeah, everything's gonna be held here.
Imagine if the safe room was right there and you get 800 points for that.
Yeah, this is an arena of the dead.
Oh my.
Goes to pull in the bottom down the stairs. Spitter goes in, not gonna get anything. This is in our familiar arena as dead is a custom map that has a broken first chapter and all. Map 1 is worth 800 distance. And it is very short. It should only be worth about 300. Yeah, let's say map 1 is 800 and then 500, 600, 700.
This is kind of like an arena of the dead, though. I mean, it is very arena-like here as they just pull up in here. Gonna actually run inside of this, like, defense fortress in the side of a rock formation. Hunter gets skeeted. And so is a quad, I think. Maybe, but regardless, nothing really lands. And Corey's just chilling.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to keep some survivors in the military hangar and some on the outside. I just think they don't want spawns to be easy for them, because I don't think there's any rocket spawns in here. Because I don't know if you can get up on top. I think it's only the hunter and the jockey. I could be wrong, though. Don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
It's been a while since I played this finale. I forgot about it, to be honest with you, but see what happens.
Right.
They come, jockey finds a target, Hunter pounds it around, eventually gets skeeted. Another quad incoming. But Hokori has accumulated 224 already.
Where you're shooting.
Wow, it's distance going up so slow. Never realized.
It is. 1337 bonus remains. Quite a bit here for Corey. Quad comes. I love the recognition that, you know what, we just need to go for quads at this point. I think it's smart. Oh, but we're going to get a tank just in time to break up that quad. Unfortunate. Zalstars is still going to cash in a smack as well as a wall collision with the charge. That's going to be it.
I think he can come from the bottom if he wants. Chad,
Guys,
who does have the...
I'm pretty hurt.
I'm pretty sure this is the last tank here. No, I don't think there's 3 on this finale. But with where the tank spawned at, it's possible. Look how early the distance is. I mean, are we going to see a three tank finale?
Right.
I know,
right.
it's been a while.
Possible.
The question is, does he go for rocks or is he in? And I think he's going to wait.
You would think that a tournament director would recognize the importance of tagging up. The only player in the lobby not tagged up. Shame on you, Chad. As he goes for the moon rocks. Dude, he's dropping in! Beautiful, the smoke pool. He's got Billiam right in the corner. And down he goes. Charge gets a spawn in at random. Now Zoe's getting smacked into a corner. This is not good for Hokori. 1300 HP left on the tagless Chad. And there's a hunter and a smoker. They could just get double capped and be done and only have gotten 288 distance. In fact, they can kind of chill. Like, the tank can go over and give it a already smacked one of these survivors, or he doesn't even need that. Whoa, the climb trick as he goes for an E-Rock. But the survivors are too quick, and now he's got to be careful because the jockey loses the 1v1. I think this is falling through Chad's fingers like little grains of sand as the pickup comes out, and I do believe they've defused the situation. Hokori has once again figured a way how to wiggle out of what to me looked like an unwiggleable situation. Incredible.
Yeah, they lose one. It'll cost Grizz his life. And we'll see if they're going to be able to trudge through this far enough to see if there is a third tank on this finale. Which would be kind of crazy. Not sacrifice, I mean the passing, you know? That's the only one that I know of that gives us 3, but we'll see what happens. All the commons are spawning inside the military hangar. So there's really nothing that are occupying the survivor's eye right now. So the shotguns will be able to blast this down, but they don't. Hunter lands, Spit misses though. But the tongue tries to pull from the Spit, not gonna get it. And that'll be a tri-cap with Boom coming in without the smoker. How many more SI attacks come in before the rescue vehicle shows? Or we get to see tank number 3 now. I don't know, but I'd like to see it.
I would too. That's the halfway point for distance. We've gone from 288 when that kill, that wipe looked so possible for South Stars. Now up to 438. Nice little skeet. Hokori, I mean, you gotta give Hokori credit. They're doing an amazing job of hitting their skeets. They've definitely been on point with those this evening. We are gonna have a third tank.
Oh.
Spooky's only got 3 survivors to deal with as well.
But you know what can happen? I'm just saying. For now, we have a scripted 4th tank that spawns just randomly before the rescue vehicle. I'm just saying. I don't know if we'll see that possibility, but... Alright, he's in.
This tank.
Oh! I think that should be enough. Tank is very healthy, gets quarter on the link. Already a down, 4,600. Oh, what an F2! Alright. He's just gonna willy-nilly go for it. All by himself, 2 survivors. Can they kill the tank? He throws a rock. He doesn't get it. Oh!
Wow.
Oh! Oh, they got balls. They're pushing him. He's down to 1,700. The boomer. He gets them both. The rock misses. The comments are coming in. Spooky walks out. It's going to be a free rock. Yeah, he's going to land that one. And the charger lands, and he should be the wipe here. Oh, he misses. Spooky. Rock. Oh, he walks into it and gets pulled. And Hokori will wipe out. And they'll accumulate 4,300 for 5 chapters of Undead Zone. Now the point valuation comes out. What's the magic number? I'll do it real quick. We'll see what it is.
That magic number.
Yep. See what it is. I said they need to accumulate. Oh man, no. I don't know. They need 960 bonus.
It's doable.
Yep, they need.
Gotta fight 3 tanks. Maybe 4, maybe 5.
You know the funny thing is now that just with the way this finale is scripted, there could be as many tanks on this finale as there was the whole campaign.
Right.
Just saying, that's funny to me. and look at that. They don't even get out of the stadium. And then look at this. Wait, what?
Whoa.
What?
Nice.
No, what happened?
That was so disgusting.
I'm a little flabbergasted at why they all didn't rush out without the boomer. They should have all been out there.
Man.
There's no threat. Just go out there blazing your guns against their special infected. I like those. Oh, wait a minute. There's also a forklift. Is that hittable too? I don't think so. No. Riz, are you okay? Okay. Just figured it out. He was losing the fight with that window, if you noticed.
Yeah.
Oh my. Separation.
Dude, Sang is already slow.
Thanks.
That Hunter
Thanks a
got
lot.
8% damage.
What?
Hunter by himself.
What?
He's all alone. He had nothing.
Oh no.
All right, I had the final tank on the other side. This one's all yours, Null. See if they can wipe it out and end
Gladly.
South Stars in fashion.
Smoker, Charger, Jockey, boom, first smack. Jumping up, Francis walking away, team walking away, Char's gonna miss. Oh, they're just gonna go ahead and scoop up Ely here. Jockey ready, and there it is. Go for an E-Rock maybe. No, he's not. Okay, yeah, he eventually is. Got the Jockey hopping around for fun, but let's be real. The mission is a go. Healy is down.
You okay, Lewis?
Tried it, Grizz. Okay, gonna go for an E-Rock here. No good. Pretty, you know, not a very bedazzling tank here, but it gets the job done. And it drops South Stars below 1,000 bonus.
We got
Yeah, and I
weapons
believe
over
that
here.
they have, what, 50 points to spare.
Mm,
920 was the magic number. They will have
not
more
the
pills.
best number.
Yeah, they got pills, but
Oh, they got pills.
I don't know if it does spawn anymore. But I'm assuming. Look at the step. Oh my goodness! That was a big snake. That was a huge ski coming out there by Zoe, negating almost all the damage, so it keeps their tournament life just on the grist of exiting. But I think this is loser bracket now. I could be wrong.
Right.
I really don't know because it's not. He doesn't share the bracket public information, so it's really hard to determine what's going on as far as where it's at in this cup.
If there were two teams who weren't in the loser bracket right now, I would say it would probably be these two teams. So I wouldn't be too surprised if we found out that South Stars weren't eliminated, but it very well could be the time of reckoning for them. Like you said, don't really have access to that. At least I haven't seen any information on that kind of stuff.
Yeah, sadly there's no links to that. But... Oh, they didn't start it. They had to go back and start it now. I was wondering what was going on. And they didn't trigger the event the second time, so they had to go over and trigger it. Look at this charger! Oh, but it's spawned!
No.
Everything else missed. I don't even know where the boomer is. The boomer looks like he's trying to get up on top. Oh, what a rocket boom. See that? I didn't even know you could get up there.
Yep. Disgusting stuff. I love it. I love it.
I didn't even know there was an infected ladder that overnight by the they do it.
The tank just like dropped into him from there. The second tank got so much damage from just the surprise factor. Hunter gets in, charge, dude, that was way too close. Bill just barely gets bailed out from that quad, getting, you know, the sandbag treatment basically to that charge. Otherwise, that was a bona fide quad.
I'm down.
And this is going to force 2 in caps. And this is going to force pills to be popped. Exactly what Hokori needs. Tank should be up any moment, so the bleed will happen. And here is the... Man, I'm sorry. The 6th tank of this tournament match into the hands of Link. I think the Boomer is probably going to sack out here. I think that's the only thing they don't want. Otherwise, I think they're happy. Never mind, I missed the spitter.
I was thinking, oh, okay, got something special planned with this spitter.
Ooh, that was close.
Yep.
To find some first aid.
Interesting that Bill's choosing to stay out here instead of go inside, but I think
Tank!
can't keep rage anyway, so. There's his tri-cap. I think this is what he'll roll in with. Hunter, and he drops in. Here comes the Smoker. Smoker misses, but he corrals that Survivor by himself. Hunter gets skeeted. Nobody's shooting the tank right now, but the SI are almost dead. There's only a Jockey, and Lewis separated. If Jockey wins this 1v1, it would be... Okay, he does kill it.
Heard something.
Now there is a tank chasing one survivor, and he's just going to constantly run away. And it looks like they will make it. Oh, wait a minute. He's pushing. Charger. Charger lands. Oh, this is big. One slam. Two slam. Oh, he was black and white. He's dead. They're going to kill the tank, but they'll survive with 3. And it looks like the same favors return to South Stars.
Charger!
As that happened to Hokori. You kill one of ours, we'll kill one of yours.
Yep.
Healy needs to be healed. No pun intended.
He sure does. He sure does. That would be great if he could. Get a nice little defib out for him. Smoker, Hunter, opposite ends. Oh, dude, he did it to him. He really hit him with the fall rock. Unreal.
And they're gonna live for just a little while longer. That's it.
Reloading! Reloading!
I mean, they technically could kill the tank now, but I doubt it because they have 2 survivors slow. They don't have any more pills. Maybe if they had 3 survivors fast, there could be a pipe dream of where they do make it to the safe room. But it looks like right now they just want to battle it out to get 700 distance. I mean, not 700, 3,000 for 5 chapters. I think that's probably the best they can do.
Spooky. Just like 95 permanent HP, no problem. A little bit of a caster curse as he gets hunt spat. But regardless, he is obviously going to be the only bonus left for his team. Almost 10% of it at that. Of the total bonus remaining.
Yeah, you're right. He is all of it. They lost all the DB, unfortunately. Not only did they lose their DB, they lost Healy. And now
they lost Healy.
Oh, they can't go up yet. They're trying to go up there to fight it on top of the helipad, but they can't. And Francis is too slow. There's the 2 caps. Jockey, not able to clean it up. Even Zoe stays clean.
It'll be good.
Here he is. Final tank.
Insane goes down to a common. Just in time for Zyko to finish the job.
Damn, Spooky's already running away. I don't know what Zyko's trying to do, but Charger? Oh, he gets it!
Oh!
And there it is. Oh. That is going to be Hokori getting the victory over South Stars. 4,300, 3,020. GG, and congratulations to Hokori.